What we call cornbread today was once called corn pone, and it was cooked over an open fire. Cornbread is associated with the South and Southwest, but cornbread in the South is traditionally made with little or no sugar. In the northern United States, cornbread recipes will contain wheat flour as well as cornmeal and sugar, resulting in a lighter and sweeter version of the traditional southern cornbread. To make my family recipe for cornbread, you'll need 1 cup of all-purpose flour, 1 cup of yellow cornmeal, 1/3 of a cup of sugar, 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 tablespoon of baking powder, 1 egg, 1 cup of milk or buttermilk, and 1/3 of a cup of vegetable oil. You can make this cornbread as muffins, mini muffins, or triangles, or I'm going to be using an 8x8 Pyrex dish. You'll need to preheat your oven to 400 degrees before you start mixing. We'll start with a large mixing bowl into which you'll put 1 cup of all-purpose flour, 1 cup of yellow cornmeal, 1 teaspoon of salt, 1/3 of a cup of sugar, 1 tablespoon of baking powder. With your whisk, mix all your dry ingredients. Now it's time to add our liquid ingredients. We'll start with 1/3 of a cup of vegetable oil, 1 beaten egg, and 1 cup of milk or buttermilk. Again with your whisk, mix this all together until it forms a nice batter that will be poured into the prepared Pyrex baking dish. It will bake in a 400-degree oven for 20 to 25 minutes. This is a good time to talk about the difference between baking powder and baking soda. Baking powder is usually double action. It starts to activate when you add the liquid, and then it also activates again when it is heated. Baking soda is a single compound that can only activate if it's mixed with an acid ingredient. If you've ever tried to substitute baking soda when you didn't have baking powder, you'll find that sometimes your recipe will come out with a very soapy and metallic taste. Southern cornbread that is traditionally made with little or no sugar is typically eaten with molasses or butter poured over it. My family recipe, which is made with sugar, is delicious served with butter or honey butter, always a family favorite.